Hi, I'm Lutifah, or Lu if you know me. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a really quick video on some new bits that I've bought ahead of my June roundup, which will be in July anyway. Just show you some new bits that I bought and let you know what's coming up for the channel. Okay, so to start, I have got some brushes by Joy Adenuga, and this is how it comes in packaging. And then in the packaging, this literally arrived today, so I'm quite excited about it. She is a British makeup artist that you can find on Instagram. I think she's been doing it for like more than 10 years. Like, she's been going strong. And I've been looking forward to trying her brushes. Let me just get these out. So there's a set of 5. I think they were like £70. I have a discount code that will get you 15% off, and I've also got an affiliate link, so you know what those are for. So let's start with the brushes. They look like they all say multi-use. So this is what the set of 5 looks like. That's them there. This one, it's like a foundation brush, to be honest. It's a flatter brush, and it says multi-use 05. So is that okay? They're all different, yeah. So it says 05, and that's what it looks like. It's a flat brush. I don't tend to use flat brushes for foundation. I'd probably use that more for concealer personally, but I'm really looking forward to doing a get ready with me and trying these brushes. They look, oh, they're actually beautiful. They are synthetic as well. This is obviously a stippling brush. Do you know what? It's nice to have a brush with a long handle on it as well, because then I feel like you can, I like to hold brushes quite far down, so this is quite nice that it's got a long handle on it. These brushes are beautiful. Oh, this is nice and compact as well. This is going to get foundation in beautiful. So I can't wait to use these. And then we have, this looks like the kind of thing I would use either for contour, or I'd actually use it for blush as well. So contour that way and I'd blush it that way. But it's nice to have options and choices. This for me would definitely be a highlighter or a powder brush. And by powder I mean like under eye setting powder brush. Or alternatively I would use this to add highlight, because I like to use a dispersed brush for highlight. I don't like fan brushes. I find it's too stark when you put it down. But yep, that's that. And then lastly, this is the perfect. See, I would use this for either a finishing powder, so when I'm dusting right at the end, or alternatively I could use it to set, but that's not, I don't think I'd use it to set. I find it's too fluffy for me to set my face. I will want something a bit more compact and bigger, but for adding powders everywhere, this is perfect. You can actually use this for blush, just massive, but you could, do you know what this would be wicked for? Bronzer, especially around my big forehead. Look at that. Oh yeah, so I can't wait to get into Miss Joy Adenuga's brushes, and she's British and she is a makeup artist on Instagram. Go look her up. Next, I finally got my hands on the Sigma Ambient palette. Yeah, Ambient palette, and that's what it looks like. I've opened this already and I was like, wow, it's a stunning palette. I don't think, because I've watched other people's reviews on it and things, and I don't think on camera it does it justice, because this is what it looks like in the flesh, and this is what the inside looks like. So you get this card here. It's quite a pretty card. There we go, can you see that? Yeah. As per usual, you get a brush, pretty brush as well, but the packaging is quite beautiful, and I don't feel like you get a real idea of how beautiful it is on camera. I found that quite striking when I opened it. I was like, this is quite pretty, but that's the palette itself. The colours are your everyday neutrals with, you know, hints of gold, or I shouldn't say hints, massive smatterings of gold. But I'm looking forward to playing with this, because these are my tones. These are the kind of things I like. My favourite look at the moment is to do all mattes, in fairness, and to use like a lighter matte in the front and then deep darks on the side. Today I've just blown out my eyes. Keep it simple, keep it simple. Right, next, I really wanted to try, I think it's pronounced Say. I could be saying that wrong. And they've got new bronzers out at the moment, so I've got that. I've ordered it in shade, what shade is this? Deep Bronze. I've also ordered the darker shade as well, so there's one shade darker than that. Listen, I love it when there's more than one shade. And this is the second to darker shade. It's so weird because it looks a bit like a, can you see how it looks slightly matte? It's not shiny. Makes any sense? So I'm guessing it's cream to powder, but it looks slightly matte. It's the weirdest thing. It looks slightly matte in the, and that's the colour there. That's pretty. That's gonna give it like a nice burnt look. So I've ordered the slightly darker one as well. And a lot of the things I got on Cult Beauty, they were doing 20% off. So your girl went off a little bit. So that's that bronzer. I also, when I picked up the Sigma palette, they also sent me this. They've sent me a sample of the washing fluid, but they've also sent me a mini. Let me just open it. So yeah, they sent me a sample of the cleaning powder, brush cleaning powder, but they've also sent me a miniature brush pad. Now I tend to just use my hand. When I clean brushes, I just use my hand. So I mean, we'll try it out. We'll see if it works. But I generally tend to just use my hand, you know. Right, next I re-upped. So this is a re-up from Revolution. This is the solid brush cleaner that I use. It's £5, and when I tell you it's one of the best brush cleaners in the world, I say in the world, but I love it. And you get, okay, so it is 100 grams. It's so nice. I think Joy Adenuga, I want to try hers as well, because hers comes with, in the lid, it's got like one of these in the lid. So I want to try hers, but this is it. It's literally, it's just this plain thing here. This is what it looks like on the inside, and it gets your brushes phenomenally clean, and it also says it sanitizes it. So I've re-upped on this. This is the only thing I use to clean my brushes, so I've re-upped on this. I go through them like God knows what, because I've got so many brushes I'm always cleaning them, but I've gone through them, so I re-upped on that. £5 plus discount, it took it down to £4.50. Who's complaining? Not me. Oh yes, so this is the real reason I did an order with Revolution. Like, as y'all know, I'm not a massive fan of drugstore makeup. That's a lie. Of drugstore eyeshadow palettes. The makeup's actually, it's not too bad actually, to be honest with you. But basically they've got these, they're calling it the fast base contour set, and it comes with darker shades in them. Now these are like £5 each, but if you get them in the set, it's £6 for the set. So I had to try it. So this is what they look like. I got the set that's deep, and in the set deep it comes with shade 18 and shade 15. 15's got more of a neutral kind of look to it, so that's 15. So I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use this one to bronze, and I'm thinking I'm gonna use 18 to sculpt and contour. I could probably use 15 in the winter to sculpt, or for a softer sculpt. I don't want something too harsh, and there you go. So I'm looking forward to using that. I've seen a lot of people use it and they swear by it, so hey, I'm gonna give it a go. Yes. Okay, so again, that was £6 plus less 60p for the 10%, £5.40. Who's complaining? Not me. Right, next I did say in the previous video that I wanted to get the Danessa Myricks Balm Contour, but I wanted to get it in the shade Deep 3. I've got it in shade Deep 2, but shade Deep 2 is nice, but I just wanted to go slightly darker to get that kind of sculpt. You can see I've put my finger in it already, but just to get that sculpt. I'm gonna grab the other color just so we can compare. Okay, so this is Deep 2 next to Deep. So that's Deep 2 and this is Deep 4. And I love the formula, but I just wanted to go a tiny bit darker, and this is darker and cooler. Let me switch them around, see if that makes a difference, because I think my light is blowing out. Is that any more helpful? Yeah, there you go, that's much more helpful. That's because it's a lot warmer, it's a lot cooler. So I really wanted to try the darker shade, because sometimes you just want to be sculpting, you know, you just want to, you know, get yourself chiseled. So I got that. Revolution, now I just wanted to get free postage, and I didn't want to pay £3 for postage, and I needed to spend like £4. So I bought Soph's new palette with Revolution. Now I despise drugstore palettes, like despise, but I do find their collaboration, especially Revolution's collaboration palettes, tend to be a little bit better than their generic ones. The one they did with Tammy, the tropical twilight, that one though, that one is phenomenal. Like that one is chef's kiss. She did the thing on that, but all the others, hot shit. But I did want to give this one a go, because people are always saying to me I need to give them a go, but I mean, I'm gonna give it a go. You know, I would love to love drugstore eyeshadows, because you know I like money and I like to keep it, so I would love to love it. So I'm gonna give it a go. The color, I love the color story. The color story is beautiful, so I do want to give it a go. And if I don't like it, it's no biggie, and I got 10% off of it, and this retails for £12. So it's not the worst thing in the world. If I don't love it, I'll just pass it along to my baby sister, because she takes all my stuff that I don't want. Okay, I've only got a few more bits. I've got one more thing from, this is Makeup Obsession. I wanted to try a new waterproof liquid liner, so that's that there. It is called the Mega Flick. I'm just gonna pop this open. Okay. So that's what she looks like outside of the packaging. There we go. And then I'm just gonna pop it open. Oh, okay, it's quite thick. So it's quite thick. I like it though. I like it. We'll see what the formula's like, so we will see. Okay. Is that everything from Revolution? It is indeed. Okay, so we've only got a couple more things left, so this definitely is a quickie video. Next we have the NARS Tinted Moisturizer, and I got shade Guernsey Deep One. Now I know this is going to be a little bit dark for me, is what it looks like. Now I know this is going to be a bit dark for me, but the other shade was like, had pink undertones, and because it's a tinted moisturizer, I thought I can get away with it being tad dark and just and just lighten it up with concealer. So this is what she looks like on the skin. It's not actually too bad. I mean, I can make it work. I know I can make that work. Let's just see what the formulation's like. Yeah, I can definitely make that work. Look at that. That's nice. Ooh, that's nice. I'm intrigued. That's lovely. All right, cool. Please tie that on. I re-upped on the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Actually, that's not too bad. It could be worse. So I re-upped on that. For some reason, I keep buying the small one purely because, firstly, it's under £15, and secondly, because I'm not going out as frequently as I normally do, it's taken longer for me to run through it. So this one is almost done, and it took me, as you can see where it is, and it took me about 2 months to run through that, surprisingly. Normally that's not the norm for me, so hence I was like, I'll just buy the smaller one again and see. And just, I mean, I do love it, I'll be honest with you, I absolutely love it, so that's why I re-upped on that, baby. So the second to last thing I have to show you today is Revolution's liquid matte lipstick called in the shade Val, which is what I have on my lips right now. This at the moment, bear in mind, I've got lipsticks that cost, you know, God knows what, and this is my favourite liquid lipstick at the moment, and it's £3 from Revolution. But I love it. I just like, as a nude, it's beautiful. Get into it. So it's my favourite nude, so I've re-upped on that because I want one in my handbag, I want one in my other handbag, I want one in my dresser, I want them all over the place. The fact that they've gone down to £3 something worries me, because I'm like, are you guys gonna discontinue it? If that's the case, I'm gonna buy like 50. Anyway, the last thing I have, and the thing that started this whole haul was the Vive Modern Bronzer. So Vive is a UK brand, and it's Jamie Genevieve's brand. She's a YouTuber, influencer. I think she's a makeup artist, and she's Scottish, and ignore my accent. But I've got her palette, and I want to get some of her blushes. I just haven't got around to it. But I'm a bronzer fiend. So she's recently released these bronzers, and they're called the Modern Bronzer. But look at that, Pakajan, look at that. Beautiful, huh? Very impressed. And it's got the same aesthetic as the palette as well. So let's open her up. And that was £31. And like I said, Cult Beauty was doing 20% off, so I got a discount on that. And look at that, it's beautiful. It's a really nice shade. And I like the fact there's 2 in there, so let's quickly. That's 1. Oh, that's nice. And that's 2. That's gonna do bits. I don't know what I do. I always swipe it on my forearm, and then I've got to be like trying to show you guys. I haven't quite got the YouTuber hang of things yet. So again, I'll just show my fingers because I think that's the best contrast anyway. So that's it there on my fingers. They're beautiful. I can just tell already these are going to be stunning. I'll put them there, but because I've got the foundation, I'm a little bit hesitant. There we go. Can you see them? Yeah, there we go. Just about. Gorgeous. And I know I said this is the last thing, but it's not. I'm literally looking at the last thing, and it's Mahusive. So the last thing is I made my order from Made by Mitchell, and he's got some new bronzers as well. They're from the Blursh range, because obviously he's got blushes called Blursh, and he's kept the name, and they're bronzers. So I got the 3 darkest shades, and if you ordered 6 from the Blursh collection, you got this makeup case for free. So there we go. So it's a gorgeous makeup case. Actually, it's so nice that I'm tempted to buy the one with the wheelie on it, because it's so nice. So if I hold this up this way, hopefully you can see. So what have we got? My daughter's scrunched up the invoice, but whatever, ignore it. So I've got each of my, how can I show you this? There we go. So you've got all these compartments where everything's movable along there, and obviously along the top you have brushes or lip liner pencils, and then you've got this compartment here as well. You've got palettes in there, I suppose. Yeah, and I like the fact that it's got this covering here, because most of the ones that you see on like eBay and things don't have this covering. So when you open it, this is the only thing stopping things from falling out. But if you look here, it has this covering, this reflective covering, to keep everything in place. Now I'm going to show you my blushes. So So my daughter's really, and she keeps running around the house a bit like it's a suitcase. So let's start with, yeah, so okay, we'll start with bronzer then. So this is one bronzer here. It's called Shade and Laid. I think this is the second to last shade. There we go. So that's what they look like there. And I'm gonna pop it there. Look at that. That's quite nice. And the thing is, you know what I loved about this when I was swatching them is the third to darkest one would have been enough for me. So it's nice that not only that is that enough for me, there's 2 more shades I can use. Like I already know the darkest shade I'm gonna use the contour. And then you've got Blend and Snatch. So this is the third to darkest one that I was talking about. So you've got that one there. I'll bring them all closer in a sec. Then you've got this one here. There we go. Look at that. Gorgeous. This one's a bit more red. This one's a bit more, I think it's a tiny bit more neutral, but they're beautiful. Yeah, that is the lighter of the 2. And then the darkest one, she looks like this. Look at her. Look at that, eh? So I think I did do it in the right order. So I think that's the darkest one, second to darkest, so third to darkest, and that's the middle darkest. So these are the last 3 shades. So that'd be, I think that's 4, 5, and 6. Gorgeous shades, right? Like I'm definitely going, this is definitely a contour for me. And then these 2 I can use interchangeably or together to bronze, as it were. But that's nice to have the choices. I'm just going to do this so you can see. It's like a powder finish. It turns into a powder. And then it dries very quickly as well. So it looks. And I've got it all over my fingers. Fantastic. It's beautiful though, I must say. Right, so then I also got three blushes. I've got the shade, what's this one? Where's the SPF? So this is almost like an orangey red kind of shade. It's beautiful. Look at this. Look at that. So put me. Where can I put this? Okay, so I'm gonna put that here. Look at her. Right? Gorgeous. I'm gonna definitely, there's another shade that I want to pick up, but I'm waiting for one to come back in stock before I make another order. Then I'll just pick up all the remaining shades. This one is Peach Sugar. It's almost like a peach, no, peach is the right word for it. It's exactly what it is. It's a peach shade and she looks like this. And then on the skin, she looks like this. I'll bring it in so you can see everything in a sec when I put this case down. And then lastly, we have, I think this is more the reddy shade. This is Cherry Cola. Actually, no, this is more of a, I think. Let me just look rather than guessing. Okay, so this is like a reddy cola shade. It actually is like a cola shade. And this one I'm going to pop right here. It's like a nice nudie kind of shade, to be fair. And that's all the shades together. So that's the Coca-Cola one. Where's the SPF? And I can't remember what that's called. But yeah, really nice shades. I can't wait to try them on my cheeks. I've never tried a cream blush before, so that'd be really interesting to try that. But yeah, that was my mini June haul. I've still got, I did an order from e.l.f. as well, and they're coming out with new bronzers as well, so I'm waiting for that to turn up. That said, I've not ordered bronzers because I think it's just in the US for now, but the minute they come to the UK, girl, behave. So what you can expect from me. So I need to do my May roundup because I've just finished playing with things from May. So I'll do that. You've also got to get ready with me trying all new stuff, which will be from here. Yeah, and that's coming up in the next 2 videos. And then I'll also be doing one more eyeshadow video, but this one will be on bright. So then I will include a cut crease, show you how to cut crease for beginners. But to be fair, cut creasing is so easy. It just looks difficult. It's absolutely not. So I'll be showing you how to do all of that. And yeah, we'll be having some fun exploring some more new releases. So if you liked my video, please like, please subscribe, please share if you care, and I will see you in the next one.